Hey everybody, welcome back to the Let's Play of Majora's Mask Katawa Shoujo Edition.
Oh my god.
I'm Magician,
Yeah.
he's Gokuss. When we left off, Hisao was last time attacked by demons and put into a hospital after the girl he liked confessed to him, and then she dumped him and friend-zoned him. Let's get right into it.
And to top it all off, it had shitty nurses and doctors. So who was reading last time?
No, I'll just start.
Alright.
The gate looked far too pompous for what it was. In fact, in general, gates in general seem to do that, but this one especially so. That is a pretty nice gate. Red bricks, black wrought iron, and gray plaster assembled into a whole that didn't feel welcoming at all.
So,
Yeah,
hold on a
it
second.
really doesn't.
Hold on. Does this picture look a bit realistic?
Yeah,
Why?
I don't
This is
know.
supposed to be a fucking visual novel. Visual novels are anime-based.
No, they're not.
Yeah, they are.
I wondered if it looked like what a gate for a school should look like, but couldn't really decide. Probably no. I mean, I was sheltered and went to public schools all my life.
Well, I got sent to a different school for bringing them after school one time. I had a pretty good gate. I guess you could say it's public.
Of course, I didn't want to get stuck on thinking about the gate for too long. I mean, that'd make me boring. So I entered through it with a brisk pace that felt surprisingly good.
Yeah.
Moving forward feels good. That it does, Hisao. At least you're learning. So I walked towards the main building of Yamaku Academy. With this brisk pace, I'm alone as my parents are taking my stuff to the dorms. And there's supposed to be someone waiting for me. The grounds are incredibly lush, filled with green. I mean, honestly, that looks like a pretty good campus. I mean, everyone can just sit here at the hills, laying down, doing drugs. It doesn't feel like the kind of grounds a school would have, more like a park, with a clean walkway going past trees and the smell of fresh cut grass and all other park-like things.
No, you see that window down there at the end of the walkway?
Yeah?
It's the perfect place to stow something through or drive through it.
Yeah. Words like clean and hygienic pop into mind. It makes me shudder. Wow. You're a fucking asshole. You don't like clean?
Mr. Clean must be offended.
That bald guy's gonna kick Hisao's ass now.
Oh.
I shake them off. Stay open-minded now. It's your new life. You have to take it as it comes. That's what I tell myself. A few big buildings loom behind the leafy canopies. Too big and too many for just the school. Everything seems off. It's different from what I thought I knew about schools.
What'd you think? There were going to be disabled kids walking around all the place?
It's an uncanny valley. Even though I was told this is my new school, in the back of my mind, it just doesn't feel like one. I wonder if the feeling is real or caused by my expectations of a school for disabled. Probably it's because of your expectations. Speaking of that, I don't see anyone else here. It's kind of eerie. A serial killer must have came here.
It's those demons again.
Yeah, or the demons are following him. It makes me wish there was somebody here so I could anchor myself to something tangible instead of having this feeling that I stepped into another dimension.
Demons. I'm telling you, man. Demons.
The trees hum with the wind and the green hues flashing all around me catch my attention. It makes me think about hospitals again. How they say that the operating rooms are painted green because green is a common color. I thought blue was, not green.
Green, I don't know what to think about.
Green is a great color because it's the color of pot, but I mean, it's not calming. Pot is, but not green. So, why am I feeling so anxious despite all this greenery? Because it's not blue.
This is the exact opposite of the first video, where it was winter, there were dead trees, no green anywhere. They said there was fucking green canopies. I didn't see the color green.
No, he was talking about the place in the summer.
Oh. I wasn't paying attention there.
Only after I stand in front of the haughty main building, I surprise myself by realizing why the gate bothered me. It was the last chance I had to turn back, even if I had no life I could return to. But still, after entering, there was absolutely no way I could go back anymore. Feeling nervous and with this realization set in my head, I opened the front door, and there stood little Nicky, with Popeye's chicken. A tall man with bad posture notices me as I enter. We're the only people in the lobby, so it's only logical.
Be careful.
Okay, Aburame.
Oh wait, no, this dude doesn't look as bad as I thought.
Go ahead.
Oh.
I'm eating right now.
You must be Nicky. Nakai. So you are. Excellent. I'm your homeroom and science teacher. My name is Mutao. Or however you say that fucking name. Welcome. We exchange a handshake that is neither firm nor sloppy, and he looks at his watch. The head nurse asks you for a brief check-in visit, but there's no time for that now. Oh, should I go later? Yes, afternoon is probably fine. We should get going and introduce you to the rest of the class. They're waiting for you. Waiting for me? I don't really like being the center of attention, but I guess it's inevitable for a situation like this. Somehow not knowing what is waiting for me makes me feel really nervous. Thinking of this, I almost would miss what a teacher is saying. Do you want me to introduce yourself to the class? So, what are we going
Okay, here's our first choice. Okay, fuck it. Despite being nervous, we need to appear confident, so I say yeah. What do you say?
Yeah, why not? Let's go for yeah, of course.
We gotta appear confident so that they don't fucking eat us like the cannibals that they might be.
Yeah, sure, I mean, isn't that normal? Of course, but not everyone likes to be the center of attention. I'm probably one of those people.
Fucking mind reader.
But I guess I should be the one to give the first impression of myself. Right, but it's no problem. Let's go then. My heart is pounding in my chest, and it keeps me thinking about my condition as I follow the teacher up the stairs. You know, I'm going to try to give the student Irish or something accent like that.
Oh
Third
my
door
God.
down. What?
You're gonna try to give people accents?
Probably. The third door down, the third floor corridor is marked with classroom for class 3-3. Mutao opens the door and enters. Good morning, everyone. Sorry I'm late again. I hesitate for a split second on the door, freezing on the spot. Get a grip. This is a big step, I know that, but there isn't any point in worrying so much about it, at least not this noon. Soon.
Yeah, wait until we see the cannibals. Then we can worry.
So, I'm going to take a look at the people real quick. She seems to cut herself. The chick that's tan. There seems to be an emo in the back there.
Where? At the back right?
The one that's covering her eye. Oh, wait, she's got stuff on her arms. Don't tell me what that is.
That looks like burns, maybe? Scabs?
It's a demon?
Demon! Yes! She's part demon. She's like Nero from Devil May Cry 4.
Yeah. I follow the teacher into the classroom and look around, partially so I won't have to meet the curious gazes of my new classmates. That dude in the front there looks fucking angry.
Yeah, he does.
It's pretty spacious. The ceiling is unusually high, and there's a lot of space left over around and in between the desks.
Hold on. Very middle. Guy with the silver hair. Doesn't his face right now remind you of Lieutenant Fallman from Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood?
Oh shit, he does.
Holy shit.
Is that dude wearing a hat? The guy next to him. What the fuck kind of hat is that? It's sticking on his hair.
A beret? Maybe it's a bowl.
It's still sticking up on his hair. Okay, now where was I? I'm just going to start. An entire wall taken up by blackboards and a high old-fashioned window. Only make it seem larger. The students' desks are just standard wooden desks with a shelf underneath, or books and wooden chairs with metal frames, simple and efficient. I stop walking in front of the class and face the other students. They all look normal, like students in any other school, but then why would they be here?
Wow.
Oh no,
fucking budget cuts, shitty desks, but yet they probably spent thousands on the fucking gate.
I do not see the one we were aiming for. Is she not here?
I don't know. She might be in a different class.
Damn. They're probably like me and have something wrong with them. Only it's just... Oh, wait. Nope, there's more. It's just not immediately obvious. Then I noticed one of the girls seems to be missing the thumb on her right hand. It's a little jarring. Oh my god, that dude is... Oh my god.
Oh shit, I see trouble. Pink hair on a female.
What?
Pink hair on a female, that's automatic trouble. I mean, Mirai Nikki, that bitch went crazy and tried to kill him. Sakura was a fucking banshee in Naruto and she had pink hair.
And then the familiar of Zero, that chick.
Yep. See? Pink hair on a female in any game or anime is bad news. We're fucked.
Is it me, or is that chick by the window's legs a bit too skinny? Unless she doesn't... Oh, wait, is that femme Justin?
No.
Are you sure?
But she might have the same condition.
Oh. But she has metal legs. I don't see that as a condition. Despite the natural tendency to listen when someone's talking about you, I tune out the teacher's speech halfway through. While he introduces me to the class, I just can't help but laugh at that dude all the way in the back. I notice a flash of dark hair and see that someone is looking at me. A girl with really long, straight hair that is pretty eye-catching. As she sees me looking at her, she covers her face with her hands as if it will make her invisible.
It does.
There is one boy with a cane leaning against the lockers near the rear of the class. It's weird seeing someone so young with a cane. Another girl seems to be making some weird hand motions. Sign language? She peers at me over in the rims of her glasses. Then goes back to whatever she's doing. She's kind of cute, so this cheery-looking girl with pink hair sitting next to her, she's really hard to miss. I don't know how I didn't notice her the moment I walked in. Well, maybe because we couldn't see this half of the fucking screen. Welcome our newest classmate. He claps his hand, and so does everyone else except one girl in the first row who has only one hand. I cringe a little. Oh wait, does she not have an arm also? Oh shit.
No, he only said one hand, so maybe she had to have it
just
fucking
can't see
like,
her
cut
arm,
off.
so it looks like she's missing both her legs and either a hand or arm. He claps his hands together, so does everyone else, except one girl in the first row who has only one hand. I cringe a little, but hide it by bowing and thanks for the applause I did not deserve. A collective silence tells me that I should open my mouth now. So, I'm Hisao Nakai. And after that, I have a reading and soccer. I have to get along well with everyone, even though I'm a new student.
Please don't eat me.
And after that, I'm being so boring. This is exactly like every self-introduction ever. I should say something more exciting. I end up saying nothing, and the teacher picked up from there. Everyone seems to be satisfied, even with what little I said. The few girls are whispering to each other, throwing glances at me. It could have gone worse.
Oh, fuck.
They're
gonna get raped.
Oh, I was going with eating him. I listen to the teacher as he drones about getting along while letting my gaze sweep across the classroom. Everyone seems to be listening to him intentionally well. When he's done, they clap their hands together, which feels like a weird thing to do. The first row girl claps on this round with her one hand against the other that ends up in a bandaged stump.
Okay, yeah, so she didn't lose her arm, she only lost her hand.
Alright. Makes me feel a little bad. We're going to do We're going to be doing some group work today, so that'll give you a chance to talk with everyone. Is that okay with you? Yeah, it's fine. Okay. That's good. You can work with Hakamichi. She is the class representative. She can explain anything to you you might want to know. And who else would be able to do that better, right? How could I know? The teacher passes out the day's assignments and announces that we'll be working in groups of 3. It hits me that I don't know who Hakamichi is. Slow. The teacher seems to catch my helpless expression. All right, Hakamichi is right there. She's named Hakamichi. Oh, God!
Oh, fuck.
As he calls out her name, the cute, bubbly-looking girl. Bubbly? What part about her is bubbly other than her frickin' face? And her eyes are so spaced out. With bright pink hair and gold eyes. I take a seat next to her by the window. Hey, I guess you're Hakamichi, right? It's nice to meet you. Okay, let me think of a voice for this one. Is that too much?
Yes, it's too much.
What? I'm caught by her laughter. It's nice to meet you too, but I'm not Hakamichi. I'm Misha. This is Hakamichi. Shicha. Oh, okay. Giggling, Misha points to the girl next to her, the one I saw using sign language before. It looks like she has been staring at me this whole time. She nods once nonchalantly to show that she acknowledges my presence, but only barely. She has short yet carefully, neatly brushed her hair, a pair of oval-shaped glasses balanced at the tip of the dainty nose. I'm surprised you didn't do it that time. Dainty
What?
nose and dark blue eyes that seems to be alternate every few seconds between any analytical and slightly bored. It's nice to meet you. Dot, dot, dot. She immediately looks at Misha, who smiles and makes a few quick gestures with her hands. Akamichi nods and makes a few gestures of her own. I start to wonder if the teacher was messing with me, saying things like, you'll be able to talk to people, and who better to explain these things to you. I can see you're a little confused, right? Right? But oh shit, hold on. I can see you're a little confused, right? Right? But I understand why you would think that I was Shichan. Shichan is deaf, so I'm the person who translates things back and forth for her. I'm like an interpreter, or have you say that thing. She says I'm nice to meet you too. Yeah. You're the new student, aren't you? Well, Shichan, of course he is. If he wasn't, he wouldn't have been standing up here for no reason, right? Right? He seems like a very interesting person, doesn't he? We knew there was going to be a new student, right? But we didn't know you would be here today so soon, Hichan, right? Hichan. Yep, it fits, doesn't it? Did I say it out loud, or it's just a surprise? Never liked that name. I don't really see how. It fits. You look just like I imagined.
Fucking creepy.
Yeah, you look just like a Hichan. I wonder why everyone seems to think so. Akamichi taps her fingers on the desk to get Misha's attention. They gestures back and forth to each other exponentially. Excitedly, their hands a blur.
Oh shit, they could be ninjas then.
Misha seems a little overwhelmed. Sorry about that. Chicha wants you to know that she's the class rep, so if there's anything you need to know, you can feel free to ask her. You like the school so far? We can show you around a little if we haven't had time to walk around. And really yourself eyes. Yourself with it. Misha stumbles with the hard word a bit, making it stick out of the wise fluid translation. Thanks, that would be pretty helpful. Yeah, I just kind of came straight to class today. That's no good. You should always try to learn as much as you can about where you're going before you get there. That's just the school either.
But that makes the journey boring.
Yeah. Holy shit, my throat. I may need you to take over here in a bit.
Okay? Maybe you shouldn't do fucking voices yet.
Fine. Always, even if it... Oh shit, that still hurts my throat. Okay, I'm gonna have to get you to take over while I go get something to drink.
Okay. Shit. Does that mean that we need to stop the recording right now?
No, you can just keep on reading. I'll catch up.
Okay. Always. Well, now that Gokuss is gone. In the comments, I want you all to bash him. No, not really, but yeah. Always, even if it's a trip to the convenience store. Really, Shichan? Ha 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 ha. Learn about where you're going. I guess I didn't bother to do that, or just didn't care enough to do so. I didn't look forward to this, even if I committed myself to go along with it. Half-assedly, but anyway. I don't say anything and Misha signs something that ends in a shrug. What was that? It seems like it was about me. Damn it. I don't like being left out of the loop. I feel like slumping over in my seat. Both of them are smiling, but that shrug hit me unexpectedly deep. It cuts me deep. You look down. Are you okay? ... Don't take it the wrong way, please. I hate it when people are afraid to ask questions. That's how people learn things, by asking. No, really, Misha. You don't say. Asking for help is perfectly normal, as much as needing help. So stop looking like you just failed a test, but I failed the test of life. Wahahaha. I can tell that I'm going to hate her almost as much as I hated Watson from Pokemon. And that was only playing the game, so it was like a 2-sentence interaction. Alright. ... Ah, and another thing, you don't have to call Shi-chan something so formal like Hakamichi or class rep all the time. Just call her Shi-chan. ... No, why is she blushing? Ahahaha. Okay, maybe that's too casual. Maybe Shizune would be more appropriate. ... Yep, Shizune is fine. Heh, okay, that would be a lot easier for me. I feel a lot more at ease. Both of them seem so friendly, so I feel like an idiot for being so apprehensive earlier. Especially about Shizune, who I assumed would be all business. Well, she still seems like that, just less so, I guess.
Alright, I'm back. ...
Nah, quickly stop the recording and then restart it, since we're at 21 minutes now.
Alright.
Okay, see you all in the